Do you think anyone's noticed that I don't have an opening joke for this episode?
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to Fire Emblem The Morrow's Golden Country. Last time we cleared a map, and that's cool. This time, we might start a map. I got a lot of reading to do. Yes. Blair and company arrive in Elbacor, following a tense encounter with Mevian's bandits. It wasn't really that tense. Trying to rig and level up for Natasha and level up? I'm just gonna stop. The party has been summoned to meet with the king, sympathetic to Blair's plight. However, the road there will not be easy, as Elbacor's harsh mountains are home to harsher banditry, and as Igstra plans to mount an invasion. Alright, we're nearly there. Just past here and... well then. What do you see? We've got a problem. The castle's under attack? You think? Seems the bandits are making a move. Doesn't any part of your speech warrant a bit more concern? Like, an exclamation mark at least. Wait, I think I hear something. Cavalry. Bandits don't have horses, now do they? I mean, you can steal a horse. At least, not enough for a whole army's worth of men. Wait, let me check. This isn't good. Come see this. Is it Igstra? It appears to be. I think I can also make out some knights and the king. They're holding the castle. If it's both Igstra and bandits, they can't hold out forever. We have to help them. Of course! I say one of the three of us make for the king. Talk to him, let him know our status, and make a move from there. Whatever the plan is, we better move. I doubt whoever's here is the last Igstra will send. Also, is it just me, or have rations been disappearing? I know, not the time, but have a look sometime, alright? Wouldn't want any rats tearing apart the convoy, after all. A unit will join you through a base conversation on this map. Please note that to be able to deploy him and future base convoy units, you'll need to check the map first, then manually deploy them. That should refresh the deployment limit. Alright, so before I even check the map, check map. Ooh, go away. Base convo. The mugger. Russell. Excuse me? Has a rat gotten into our convoy? Oh, crap. I guess I deserve this. Are you the fabled convoy rat? That's a funny line. What? No, I'm a burglar. I'm here to burgle you. Ah, I see. You must be the dashing swordsman type. A noble man who embraces the world's darkest to fight it. How exciting. No, he's just going to stab you and take your lunch money. I'm not dashing anything. I'm a thief named Jeff. Now, if you'll excuse me, is that a Lance Reaver? Where'd you find it? I stole it. From you. Nope, I'm sure we didn't have an extra lying around. What a spectacular weapon of choice. Of course. I can definitely... Oh my god, is his base sword rank D so he can't even use the weapon he picked up? We can always use another thief around in our army. Care to join us for the thrill of adventure? How many times do I have to explain? I'm nothing special. Just a gutter trash of Mevian. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. One man's gutter trash is another man's gutter treasure, after all. Fine, if it'll shut you up, I'll stick around. Don't go crying when your gold goes missing. Good one, Jeff. I know you'd never do that. Damn, call my bluff like that. Well, maybe this is a sign. Maybe it's not too late for me. It's always too late. No, don't you understand? It's what 3 Days Grace told us. It's not too late. It's never too late. Also, wait, hold on. I'm beginning... Wait, hold on. I thought that parentheses was him talking to himself. But it sounds like this dude actually hears voices? Jeff, a petty thief from Mevian, insists he's beyond saving. He, they. But I don't think his pronouns are they because he's non-binary. I think he's literally two people. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no, he literally can't use a Lance Weaver. I was right. That's very funny. He is the thief that is made out of thief. No defenses, lightning fast. Alright, well, what's he got down here? Mug. Steal unequipped weapons and staves if unit's constitution is greater than or equal to item's weight. Truncate stolen items to 5 uses. And that's cunning, can steal items. Wait, so steal unequipped... Alright, hold on. So if any enemy unit has 2 weapons equipped, I can steal them with Jeff. Okay. So it's... Oh, wow, this is... Oh, wow, the king's actually a unit. I didn't expect that. Skills. Korean legacy, proof of this unit's lineage. Alright, well... Alright, he's actually pretty well put together. I'm assuming Hyperia is, yep. Skills. Subdue. Attack with a non-lethal strike. 2 durability for a hit. Okay. Kind of, okay, so... Judging by their skills, I don't get Brandel, but I do get Hyperius. Wilhelm. Pronouns he, him, a soldier from Albacore, a cynical gambler, hopelessly in debt. Dude, his speed is capped at base. Deep pockets. +1 crit per 1,000 gold in Army's treasure. That's kind of fun. I kind of like that. Alexis. She, her, 16, a young knight of Albacore. Courageous and patriotic. Level 8. Press turn. Move again after exploiting the weapon triangle. We done got that there Shin Megami Tensei in this game? Holy shit. They made a unit that's just Shin Megami Tensei. That's very funny. Alright, so we're facing some pre-promoted paladins. That's scary. The inventories of these guys don't really matter to me, but they are quite stacked. Who the fuck's the boss? I thought it'd be one of the paladins, but it's not. Is the boss, like, up here, then? Down here? Are you guys, like, without a boss? Well, okay, let me use the paladins as the baseline, then. Alright, we got a vulnerary that drops. We got a mini gem to steal, but that's right at the beginning. A flame sword? Alright, and then someone had the other one, but he's right there. Okay, there's no boss on the start of the map. Alright, before I worry about this, let me remember to check the armory for... Alright, they've got the anti-cavalry weapons, but given that I bought them back in the map when I was running away from the big Igstrin dude, I should be fine on those. Alright, let me look around here. Give the Zanbato to Stefan. You have the Horse Slayer, I'm fine with that. Alright. The comment section has been very, very loud about using Sam. They want me... Oh wait, hold on, no, someone brought this up. Every item has a funny description if you're going to use stat boosters. Iron bow, right between the eyes. Longbow, it's less a long bow and more a tall bow. Steel bow, makes a good club in a pinch. That's funny. People have been saying, use Sam, Give Sam the energy ring. Sam's really good. Please use her. Alright, fine. I will give Sam a chance and use the energy ring and try to use her. On the one hand, I am an entertainer, and I should be putting forth effort to please my audience. So if my audience wants Sam, I should give them Sam. But on the other hand, appealing to mob mentality is the shit that led to Barnabas being freed and Jesus being executed. So, like, I don't know what to think. Would I truly kill Jesus? I'm certainly listening to the public opinion. Who has the halberd right now? You? Does Natasha really need the halberd to kill things? Can probably go over to Cassius. You can take a steel axe. I believe I have a fire in the supply. I don't. But I can probably get by with thunder and awaken. Okay, I think we can go start looking at the base. Oh, Aaron and Sam can be friends. There you are, Sam. I've been meaning to talk to you. Me? What did I do wrong? Nothing. I just wanted to see how you've been adjusting. If I'm not wrong, you're of a noble house, correct? It's just interesting to see you join us. Oh, I see. Well, you know, the Barford name doesn't mean much. Really, it's just a ceremonial house. And I guess it bolsters Dulcian numbers. Still, most wouldn't choose to leave that kind of life. When you're a gentlewoman of an unwanted house, you get lonely. I thought that maybe the army would make me less so. Well, I suppose since we're talking now, your theory might be correct. Heh, I guess so. Thanks, Aaron. Alright. Our girl has crippling anxiety and loneliness issues. We'll get her fixed. We'll give her friends. Do I need to give this spirit dust to anyone? All my magic units kind of have good magic. Yeah, the worst off is technically, Aaron. But, like, I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that even with a spirit dust, she's not going to do that much damage ever. Which is fine. Oh, and the Draco shield. I should give that to someone. Let's see, you have 11, 12, 8, 7... Stefan is a frontline fighter, so much like the reasoning behind me giving him the, no, not the Spirit Dust. Much like why I gave him the Talisman, I think the Draco Shield also makes sense. Iron Sword, the barest of bare necessities. Lance Reaver, the sword can beat lances, but can it beat Allens? I see what you did there. You think you're fucking clever. Steel Sword. If a thief used this, would it be a steel sword? That's the thief's sword, and Du gave it to Lachesis way back in FE4. Zunbato. Not actually a particularly long sword, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Stefan's got some stat boosters for his bulk. And, I should probably give the Lance Reaver to someone that can actually use it. So there. Alright, got that going. Base, Stefan and Yosef. Ho, young man! Huh, finally noticed my skills, Sir Yosef? I'd be honored to clash with you. What? No. I've noticed in these recent battles, you've been reckless. Charging headlong into the enemy. You'll get yourself killed like that. It's okay, I yoinked him out of danger. Alright, I'm good. Never would I leave Stefan to die, asterisk, without giving him a means to escape. Hardly. If you've seen my skills, you know I'm in no real danger. That's what they all say. Who's they? Every hothead fool who charged into an early grave. Look, I'm just concerned for you. Don't you want an impregnable shield such as myself by your side? And wait for them to come to us? Not a chance. A true knight charges ahead to defend the weak. To save the helpless ones. Oh god. Alright, so Stefan, I get that you're going through a fucking crisis right now. and it's not your fault, but I have just become so numb to ellipses that I don't even really read them in this hack anymore. Apologies. Just be careful, please. We'd all like everyone to come back alive. Alright, so Stefan is being haunted by demons. The demons got hands. Anyways, this ought to be fun. Well, Rach, looks like the worst's come to pass. Ixtra's at our doorstep now. Our king is a strong man. If worst comes to worst, I'll gladly lay down my life for him. Funny, I'd rather live for him than die for him. But suit yourself. You know what I mean. Of course I do. I'm dumb, not an idiot. Honestly, I'll miss the easy life. Sure, I was basically a glorified errand boy for the crown, but hey, better than fighting in some war. Then why are you here? Stubborn pride? A sense of duty? Look, I can't explain the inner workings of Cassius. Besides, at this point, I'd look bad if I left without you. And I know there's no chance you'd leave these fellas. Duty is everything, after all. Yeah, just don't get yourself killed. Needlessly, that is. I'll see what I can do. Aww. He cares. Alright, I'm pretty fine on how my items are divvied out. Does anyone not have a vulnerary? Kenneth doesn't. He can probably use one. Cassius doesn't. I think it'd be fine. You don't. Oh, Desmond could probably use one. Lord knows I love to throw him into harm's way. I still don't really feel like using that secret book because I just don't need it. Not buy. Sell, mini gem. Peggy, I guess, just in case. Like, I still don't need to use Quixotic. And, Jeff, let's give you one. Well, the elixir probably is better off on someone with a lot of HP like Yosef. Alright, now let's look at the map here. Alright, so step 1 is robbing that mini-gem. That seems to be what Jeff is, like, literally put on this earth to do. Also, yikes, that's a lot of sorties. Which means... Yosef, it is your time to shine. What do you have equipped? A javelin. Natasha can probably just deal with you. Alright, now as for up here... I want to rob you, probably have Blair hurt you, and then someone else kill you. Let me be careful. Oh god, okay, so whoever goes up there is going to be in danger. That's what Kenneth's for. Done. What is your movement, young thief man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yup. Alright, I think I'm good to start. If Brandel dies, the game over will occur. Any other Elbacorian characters, named or generic, can die without consequence. They will still be recruitable later in the story. Also note that the map will not immediately end upon talking. Thank you for your time, and for lodging me. I shall be off in but a moment now. Just need to make sure I've all my things together. Of course, always glad to lend a hand. Strange to think my house was built on some magic flux. As I've said, it's nothing to worry over. Most likely. We can hope. Now then, pack well, young man. Oh, I'm sure that'll mean nothing. Alright, so all I have to do is they said one of the three of us. So Cassius, Rachel, or Blair has to get to Brandel. And then shortly afterwards, the map will be won. Like, probably the end of the turn. Alright. Sorry, I had the music turned down accidentally and I turned it up to try to recognize it. And I don't. Stole a miniature gem. Alright, well, let's also take care of this. Yep, easy peasy. Ouch. Ha, but little do they know, today's ouch is tomorrow's you take 5 more damage, you dumb slut. Yes. Let's reposition Yosef. And now he'll just go right here, arm himself with that, and he'll welcome all challengers. How well do you do here? Yikes. Alright, not the greatest, not the greatest. Rachel can probably do really nicely here. I got a lot of things to think about. I should probably have Sam over here. Because, like, I don't think Yosef is going to be able to handle all that on his own. Stefan can just solo that bandit. Ooh, but Butch can solo this guy. And methinks that is slightly more difficult. Very, very nice. Kenneth should have the bulk. Yeah, to start these fights. But he's not going to be able to kill them. So he can work as good as he always works at just being a front line. Oh, Blair can just annihilate this dude. Hell yeah. And dead you are. And now I gotta worry about that thing. Stefan probably... Yep. Oh, Stefan very easily kills. Peggy probably... Yeah, no, we're not gonna gamble with that. Dab. Haha! Oh, haha! Too easy for me. How well does Cassius? He doesn't. I believe in 75%. Yes! Just simply have faith, and good things will happen to you. It's just that easy. Alright, Stefan. Ow. You were supposed to dodge that. But that's okay. We got Peggy here for healing duties. Aaron probably should go over here so that I have a healer on both sides. Yeah, and Yosef is... Yeah, when I said I need people over here to help Yosef, it was not against these guys. Also, his name is probably Joseph. I don't know, it's not spelled with a PH, it's spelled with an F. I have no idea if it's a hard J or a soft J. Yosef just sounds like a knighty kind of guy to me. So I didn't get to steal that guy's vulnerary because Kenneth is just too sexy. Stay strong, green guy. Yep, and Kenneth is just gonna keep being fine as hell. Alright, so I just seem to have survived turn 1 pretty nicely. And this is our first look at a Falcon Knight. She is doing about what I expected. Oh! Well, what's this? A battle? Unfortunate. Maybe that's a sign that it's time to return to Dost. I should be able to get some results out of this research. If nothing else, Blair may find them interesting. Oh! So you're the new recruit. What a day to join, I guess. The name's Wilhelm. Sir, I am Alexis. Honored to serve Elbacor. Jeez, no need to blow my eardrums out. Wonder how long that vigor will last. I was like that once. Things just fade. So it goes, I guess. Were you saying something, sir? It's nothing. They're coming, and fast. Eyes up. We'll show them a thing or two. And there she goes. Maybe once this whole thing's over, I'll hit the gambling halls again. That's what I need right now. Buddy, Wilhelm, I don't think you lost the light of youth because all children are doomed to fade with their vigor. I think you're just a gambler and you lost all your money on pachinko. I think your case is a bit more unique. So I'm assuming that he's... Oh, hold on, excuse me. Yeah, Blair has to talk to him. So of course I sent her on the left path. I can just rescue drop him somewhere. Anyways, I haven't done the journal in a bit. Let me look. People. Did I do Cassius? I did not. Okay. Cassius Arcisen. Homeland Elbacor, age 19. Likes meat showing off. Dislikes flying and ghosts. Occupation messenger? He, they. A young man serving the Elbacor crown. He's known for getting into absurd situations and often tries to act aloof. Despite this, he's a loyal man who sometimes has moments of absolute brilliance. Cassius grew up in Korea, surrounded by knights. Despite this, he never had much personal interest in knighthood. However, when he was quite young, he fell in a river while fishing, and was narrowly saved by a passing member of the Pegasus Corps. He wasn't that into the idea of becoming a knight, but he wanted to repay the nation somehow. Eventually, he decided to point-blank ask to be a doer of odd jobs, after sneaking his way into the throne room. He was swiftly arrested and more swiftly pardoned, for Brandel was amused and admired his tenacity. Since then, he's been knighted, and is mostly fine with it. That's kind of funny. I gotta take a drink. My throat is getting parched. Rachel. Rachel Ilabar. Elbacor, age 20. Likes duty and scouting. Dislikes slacking off and debauchery. She's a part of the Pegasus Corps, she, her. A Pegasus Knight of Elbacor. She's loyal and dutiful to the end and regarded as a paragon of service. However, she can also be somewhat stubborn, as well as fiercely judgmental to those who squander themselves. Wow, those who squander themselves. Good thing there's not many people in Elbacor who do that. No, that'd be crazy. Oh. Sorry, I had to do a bit. Since her youth, Rachel admired the discipline and skill of the Pegasus Corps, and always wished to enlist. She quickly rose through the ranks and became one of the kingdom's most skilled, despite her age. Some of her colleagues wish she could loosen up a bit, yet they all admit her determination and will are quite impressive. What the fuck's going on with Jeff? Jeffrey Reston, Mevian 23, likes small animals and money. Dislikes, himself, burnt smells. Occupation convoy rat. He, they. A small-time thief from Mevian. He's evasive in personality and in trade, and despite evidence towards the contrary, he insists that he's forced to forever walk in shadow. He secretly enjoys the company of animals. Jeff refuses to say more than he has to. There's nothing here to read into. He likes stealing. He likes pilfering. He's a sneaky poacher. He likes taking things that do not belong to him. And he likes it being no more complicated than that. He relented and admits that he grew up with a decently well-off family near Keonius. That's all he'll say. Impressive. Alright. There's also another thing. People really said, hey, Sam's promotion skill's really good. At level 15, ready aim. So I guess I'll check that. Level up skills, ready aim, ready aim, ready aim. Ready aim uses aim and skills against 3 bow range until the next initiation. Alright. Okay, so she becomes a walking ballista. That is kind of hot. Alright, well. Not a fan of Natasha being just barely too weak to one-shot things. Alright, well, now that we've done all of that, let's actually progress with the map. Does the green thing mean I have to steal? No, it just means I have to kill. Okay. No need to waste a usage of the steel axe if I don't have to. Perfect. Level up for me. Strength and bulk. I'll take it. Steel Lance, that can go to the convoy for right now. I didn't look at you. Emil! He, they, age 20. Blair's tutor in the magical arts, consumed by his studies. Tutor? He's the same age as she is. Okay, like 3 years older. That boy's fresh out of college himself. Staff Savant? Ooh, staff range increased. What the hell is Insight? Placing, mechanics, level up skills. I'll find it event. Insight, plus 20 hit and plus 2 staff range. Ooh. So let's perhaps start by doing this. Okay. Then Yosef, I'm fairly sure, can just... Yeah, this is what I assumed he could do. Just one tap the thief, no problem. Got ourselves the flame sword. Sam probably just wants to... Really wish you could one-shot that guy. Problem is, if I put Desmond right there, like, he's just gonna kill them all. Is that really that big of a deal if he kills them all, though? I don't really know that it is. Alright. Desmond. How do I want to handle this? Aaron instead, maybe? That's not gonna work. Wait, it might. Aaron weakens you. And now Natasha can finish you. And Natasha isn't strong enough to necessarily one-shot people. So now, if I get a game over after getting that speed level up, I'm killing myself. Nah, it's okay. Sam is going to take the brunt of damage from that. Okay, and then after that, level 10, level 7, but I don't particularly know if I'm using him long-term. Peggy getting experience because I want her to have it. Magic, luck, and res. Yeah, Kenneth. Perfect. Ooh, level up for Kenneth. Magic and speed, baby. Is Blair capable of... Okay. No, wait, this is... This is fine. Level 10. Also level 10. I'm aware that I'm moving her away from the green guy, but I feel like I'm gonna be able to make up for that later. Death. Take. Drop. And then Stefan just... Simple. Alright. Oh, they're going after him. I kind of just assumed he could handle himself. And it seems I was correct to do so. Alright. Everyone's hurt, but no one's dead. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot about the green people. The green people, solid chance to be dead. Solid chance the green people don't make it. Very real chance of the green people not making it. Ouch. And... ouch. That's okay. We are picking them off slowly but surely. Wow, the green people are stunting them. Wow. Alright, they're not in any danger at all. Huh. Well, I think I'm going to save my game. And just walk away from this episode not dying. I'll see you guys next time. Where I maybe should turn the difficulty up to lunatic. I'm kind of breezing through, but I also know that the fist that's going to be shoved up my asshole is just around the corner. I just don't know when.